Well, it doesn't seem like a dangerously cold and possibly hypothermic day outside from looking out the window. But appearances can be deceiving. Good morning, everyone, and happy 2022. And I should say that's 2022, not 2020, the sequel. We are coming to you this morning from a cozy Hilton in Secaucus, New Jersey, but in just a few minutes, we'll be hopping the New Jersey Transit morning train to New York City. And frostbite or no frostbite, we are taking you along for the ride. I'm Tim. And we do crazy things like this. Welcome to the streets of New York City, where we're now up to a balmy 15 degrees, complete with frostbite warning. We got frostbite on the outside, we got Omicron on the inside, we just can't win. Everything's trying to kill us all the time. Fortunately, we're not gonna have to be outside for too long. Most of our itinerary today is indoor, and we're not doing anything alone this morning. We're actually going right now to meet with our friends Jay and Sam of the Theme Park Foodies over at Harry Potter, New York. And we're in. Check it out, the one place you can still get Harry Potter face masks outside of Universal Orlando. This is so tight. They have divvied up all of the merch by houses in here. So you've got a Hufflepuff section, which is great for me and my fellow Puffs.
Not Jay.
Not Jay. Jay has been ostracized from the House of Puff. I just heard a snitch, but I don't know where it went. Where is he?
He's gone.
He's gone. I missed him again. This is dope. Look at this. It's actual Harry Potter New York licensed merch at 935 Broadway. Wish I'd paid more attention to that address when we mapped it, because this place is not near Times Square. Over here in the furthest corner, they give you an opportunity to literally walk a mile in Hagrid's shoes. Well, maybe not the walking a mile part, but your shoes are there. You can see how you measure up.
Oh, I gotta back up. He's too big. It says you're 6 feet, but I don't think you are.
Now this section is like half Forbidden Forest, half Herbology class. As you can see, they've got bowtruckles and spiders and all manner of exotic creatures. What do you see?
A bowtruckle.
Oh, sure enough. This is also where you'll find the Chaos at Hogwarts ticketed VR experience. If we'd planned a little better, we might be able to do that today, but unfortunately it sold out very early. We didn't think this all the way through. This little bubble in the middle of the wand shop is interactive. You grab a wand, and it tells you who the wand belongs to, as well as the stats. Down the stairs, down the stairs, down the stairs, down the stairs. Oh, you thought there was only one level here? No. Multi-level. I serve time in Azkaban. Approach with extreme caution. Do not attempt to use magic against this person. Well, the snake is speaking to me in parcel tongue. Jay, did he speak to you?
Yeah, he did. I think I'm evil.
Me too. You wanna go do evil stuff together?
Yeah, well, we gotta kill Harry Potter.
Oh my gosh, the pages moved.
Oh, cool. I wouldn't even have looked up unless you pointed. And look, it's Tom Riddle's diary with Basilisk fangs still embedded. I like all the movies, but Chamber of Secrets has always been kind of like my safe space. Downstairs is where you can find the second VR experience, Wizards Take Flight. I'm fairly certain that this is more of a broom ride.
So is this a reservation only thing too?
Yes. We failed to get reservation secured. That's on us. That's on us, we didn't plan far enough ahead.
Without buying tickets?
Yeah. Oh, snap. You can buy bottled butterbeer here. Are you gonna buy a bottle of butterbeer?
I feel like I have to.
I'm thinking about buying a bottle of butterbeer too. But before you get your heart set on bottled butterbeer, there's an even better option further back in the store. Behold, the Butterbeer bar. Unfortunately, because of the Omicron surge, New York City is mandating right now that any food or drink purchased from this Butterbeer bar actually be consumed off premises. We're gonna have to go into the freezing cold to have our butterbeers and our cupcake, but I'm gonna enjoy it anyway, because I didn't come all the way to Harry Potter, New York not to enjoy my Hedwig cupcake, no matter how cold it is. Y'all, it was so cold. It is so cold.
I want to know if it's like the one in Harry Potter world.
Oh yeah.
Is it exact?
I haven't had a non-frozen one in a long time, but I'd say this is...
Well, Sam's trying hers out
I
too.
feel like it's on point. Like,
Yeah.
I don't taste any different.
All right, we're digging into our Hedwig cupcake.
I don't even know how I'm gonna bite this.
Oh yeah.
The icing
Tastes like a nice buttercream, but the cake is pretty dry. On
Alright guys, when we came to Harry Potter New York, we walked from Times Square all the way to the Flatiron building. That's not happening again. It's just not. It's Uber time. Bada boom! Back in Times Square! The next stop on our New York City expedition takes us to the grand and recognizable brand, Taco Bell. I will say though, this isn't just any Taco Bell. There is something very unique about this specific location in Times Square. So this is what makes this Taco Bell unique. It's all digital. You order your entire meal on one of these screens and they drop it off at the counter for you. You can't go up to the counter to order anything. What's new?
New is...
Oh, a sauce packet keychain. That's for the hardcore Taco Bell. You can get Taco Bell pin sets. So in order to dine in at Taco Bell, you do need to show proof of vaccination right now. That is citywide. Anywhere that does dine in, that has a space where you can eat dine-in food, will ask for proof of vaccination. They ask when you pick up the sodas?
I picked up the soda cup.
Okay, so when the order first goes through, the first thing you pick up at the counter, that's when they're gonna ask. Right. Alas! We return to the frostbitten tundra. But this time we don't have to go too far. Welcome to Hershey's Chocolate World, New York City. Not to be confused with the Hershey's Chocolate World that we frequent in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Much of what you'll see at Chocolate World, New York is very similar to what's happening at Chocolate World, Pennsylvania. All the branding is the same, the smells are the same, the little Hershey Kiss light fixtures are the same, but I'll tell you what's different. They really want you to be aware that you're in New York City. They don't want you to get lost and think you're in Hershey, Pennsylvania. It's the Big Apple. Or is this one the Big Apple? Or maybe this one? Which one is the Big Apple? Okay, so in place of the Hershey's chocolate tour that we're used to at Hershey's Chocolate World in Hershey, you actually can wrap your own candy bar using photos that you either add by taking or by sending from your phone. It's
like
beautiful!
Like that.
Yeah, sure.
And it wouldn't be a Hershey's Chocolate World if you didn't have a rack of world's largest candies. These Reese's cups are about a Tim hand size each. It would take me 6 weeks to eat one cup. Or like one really, really awful day.
Well, I was gonna say one bad day.
One really awful day. Now at the moment, masks are required at all times indoors, which means you're not going to be eating and drinking inside the store, but that doesn't stop them from servicing you at the s'mores bar. You gotta go out back to eat the milkshake.
It's like strawberry milk. You know, like Nesquik strawberry milk?
Speak up! I can't hear you over New York!
Yeah, no, I think it tastes like the strawberry juice.
It doesn't taste as much. I don't feel like there's a lot of chocolate.
Not a lot of chocolate.
Yeah, no chocolate.
It's very just like strawberry milk.
Strawberry tea.
Our Reese's hot chocolate, on the other hand, solid 9.
I don't remember.
No regrets. Next up, we're stopping in at the M&M Store Times Square edition. So if I'm gonna be real with you, it's less because the M&M store is like a critical piece of New York City history and you have to visit it, and more because it's just so cold outside. They got some fairly unique Christmas ornaments here, which I kind of like.
Yeah.
Red M&M is always responsible for the naughty and nice list, but there's no names on that list. So how will he know who's been naughty and who's been nice? For you mug collectors, they got nothing but M&M's mugs here. I'd be tempted to take one home if I didn't think I was gonna have to carry it in my tiny, tiny bag. But these comfy slippers! So we're gonna find out what Katie's color mood is. Oh!
Now it's scanning her. So much suspense. You're white.
Wow.
You're like the most boringest of all M&Ms.
I got this on the second floor. Now Tim's gonna find out his color is brown.
I can live with that. There's nothing you wouldn't do for a friend.
Ah, you're a good friend.
Aw, guys, I love you all so much. Right, this is two M&Ms riding a roller coaster. I guess it's supposed to dispense M&Ms, but I don't know where they would come out. Oh, down here, tight. All right, M&M Times Square. You got a little bit more going on here than I thought you did. All right. All right, this is actually the dopest M&M shirt I think I have ever seen. I'm not going to purchase it, but I'm going to think about it later. Katie and Sam found their wallets, right?
Well, it's purses, clutches.
Made by independent artists?
Made by some company, and
oh, they're like free trade.
yeah, or it's made by World Fair
that's
Trade, so it says
awesome.
like who made your bag. And it's all out of recycled M&M's wrappers.
These pigeons are just making it impossible for Red M&M to do his job. We do have one more thing to do before Katie and I leave the city tonight, but unfortunately, this will be the last activity with Jay and Sam, our dear friends. Thank you guys too for getting the QR code reservation for Harry Potter, because we went totally the wrong way and got lost.
Of course.
Well, we thank you guys for joining us on this adventure, and we will see you next time.
There is truly no line, no wait on the first floor.
Oh, there's no line. We gotta go. Bye, guys. We made it! We are right on time for our off-Broadway showing of Winnie the Pooh. We're not going to be able to record during this performance, as you might expect on an off-Broadway production, but we can take the camera into the lobby, and so expecting a couple of photo ops if the website is any indication. If not, we'll just show you what the lobby looks like. We'll call it a day. Vaccination was checked at the door, so we did have to provide proof of vaccination and ID along with our tickets to enter this building. Show starts in about half an hour, so we're just chilling right now. Oh my god, this is adorable. So is this a storybook or is it a
No, I think
playbill?
it's more like an extended playbill. So it's about like who
Rockefeller production.
put on the show, all the different music that's in it.
Look at this, they've got smaller sizes of the puppets that they're going to be using on stage. Your looks so cute. You can apparently enter to win an original animation cell from 1997. And that, I know for a fact, is from Pooh's Grand Adventure, because I've seen it so many times. Well, that was outstanding. And we bought a book. It's only 55 minutes long. There's no intermission. I really hope that it gets picked up for a longer run, maybe even move towards Times Square with a more prominent stage presence, because these actors are so talented. They're puppeteers and performers. All the puppets are fantastically made, a lot of articulation. You really do get caught up in the Disney magic of this show.
Yeah, it was nice to see stage performances again. I really don't think we've seen one since COVID, so I got kind of caught up in that when it first started, and I got kind of caught up in just Pooh songs in general.
And although they did tell us at the beginning of the show you can't take photos and videos, that's pretty standard for Broadway shows and off-Broadway shows, they did also say during the curtain call you were welcome to whip out your cameras and take a few snaps. So
Only bummer about that is I think that the actor who did Rabbit also did Eeyore and Owl, so when he came
you don't
out
get
for
all
curtain
of the
call,
puppets,
I think
but
he
you
was
get
only Eeyore.
right.
But he was fantastic because he was so versatile as Rabbit, Eeyore, and Owl. So
Yeah.
great job.
Great job all around. So glad we came, and I think we're gonna cut it here because the rest is just gonna be boring train stuff. We are headed back to New York Penn right now, back to Secaucus for a good night's sleep, and then off to hit the road back home tomorrow. So until next time, I'm Tim,
Hi, Katie.
and every day is a grand adventure. TTFN,
Ta-ta for now.
bye!